My goodness, did you see that? Please, another thing is, wherever you see my video and you are told to pay money for this video, please don't pay. It is not me. Did you hear me? This is where you can get to learn for free without having to pay shishi, okay? Except for some products that I choose to monetize. Okay, definitely not edible ones, okay? So guys, that's our cake, coconut cake bread, yeah. So guys, that's how to dust your pan. It's not difficult. That's just okay. Let's continue. We are going to be doing one right now. Preheating our oven. Okay. That's just life. So cross my heart and hope to die. Baby, I was born to fight. Baby, I was born to fight. Let's go. Baby, I was born to fight. It's hard to be yourself down a lonely road. I try to find my way but don't know where to go. It's hard to see your friends, tell them adios. When you known them all for like forever, now you're just a ghost. Ain't no way to sugarcoat it, shit, I feel alone. Been single for a decade, doing me is getting old. I don't pick up on the phone rings, too busy recording. Industry ignores me, but I keep on going. Cause I know you got my back, I got you too. No matter what the situation, we gon' make it through. I'm a fighter, not a quitter. They can say that I'm a sinner, cause they love to hate the winner, but I'm never gonna give up. Okay, so in all, from what I have showed you already, this is all our dry ingredients, this is all our wet ingredients, and this is our additive, which is our coconut flakes. So what do I call this one now? All I did was just to fry the coconut a bit and just grind it. That's it. And then this is what I just showed to you, which is our red pan. So guys, this is our wet ingredients, and this is, like I earlier said, okay? So what we are just going to do now is to bring our mixing bowl closer, okay? Trying to make sure I'm doing this closer to the camera so you can view it properly where you are. Okay, now so you just pour it all in there. You know I cannot mix inside that bowl now. Inside this plate, of course not. It'll be a total mess. Then you do what? You mix this thoroughly. Try as much as you can. I was actually thinking of using my blender for this, but like for those that don't have, what do we do? I've not actually mixed with blender before for cake. I just wanted to try it out today, but I think I will before thinking of bringing it to you to see. Do you understand what I'm saying? Just to be on the safe side, guys. I just like to practice it, then I show it to you. To be sure that you can actually use your blender to do this, okay? So I'm just going to take my time and mix that properly before we proceed. If you have a hand mixer, please make do with it. In one of my videos, I'm going to show you when I say hand mixer, what I'm talking about, okay? But the truth is, you can just go online, okay, and get to see what a hand mixer is, and then that's it. Let me not be talking too much, okay? So after you have thoroughly mixed it up very well, as much as you can, the next thing you're supposed to be doing is to pour in your already mixed, well mixed wet ingredients. It is not difficult. So here we go. In here we have all our wet ingredients, all of them, including the oil, everything. You try to mix it as much as you can. Okay, now that's our light suppliers doing their thing. So we move, guys. Try to mix it well. And that banana is also inside there. I hope you followed up. That's why you're still seeing it. Remember, we did not blend the banana, we just mashed it up, okay?
So concerning the light now, when it happens like this, guys, I think in one of my videos I have made a video where I showed you how to do without the oven. Okay, you can still use your stove. You can still use your stove. Okay. So after you have mixed it in thoroughly, it's necessary that you do this, please. Now draw closer the mixing bowl. I'm going to take out my first, and then I do this. And if you do not like to use so much of sugar, please feel free to reduce it. Okay, except if you're giving it to children and you have to still control what the next sugar intake is going to be for that day or for that week, please. As you know already now, sugar no be say good like that. You know, there are people that I know. I've had a roommate where I don't want to mention her name, but whenever she comes across this video, I know she'll know she's what I'm talking about. Back then in university, she used to lick sugar cube. Like, I'll be like, I almost mentioned her name. I'll be like, girl, you're licking sugar. She'll be like, it don't leave me, oh. See this sugar, without this sugar, my dad, this one, you know. And I'm like, really? So that's how I even got to understand that there are people that there are people that are actually having issues when they don't take sugar. Like, a whole lot. Okay, I think there's a name for that. Maybe you guys will find it out and let me know in the comment section. Let me know if you also do your researches. Okay. Just the way you have high blood sugar, we have low blood sugar. And I guess that's what she was trying to describe for us. So, to her, she is liable to licking sugar anyhow. Or should I say, she is worthy of licking sugar. Or she's free to lick sugar anyhow and however she wants to deal with that. Okay? So that being said, please know what your system needs. Okay? Know what it needs. I recently watched a video where one lady was talking about those with O positive, you know, and O negative. She opened my eyes to lots of things that I was wondering, wow, how could science get it so right, you know? And I think it's true. For those with this blood group, you don't need so much of sugar in your system. With this blood type, you don't need so much of sugar in your system. So try to mix. It's even when you pour in your wet. Back to this, guys. Let's leave gist. It's even when you pour it in. For me, mix your wet and your dry ingredients. That is when you will be able to mix in very well. Okay, so you have to take your time and do this. There's not still brought back lights from you, so we have to move to our plan B heat source. Alright, so we are done mixing this thoroughly. I took my time to do that, so please do the same. So in goes our coconut. I really want this to be yummy. You can also drizzle in your granite. I mean your roasted peanuts. You can do that too, but that's I like to do that one. Just when I'm doing this or when I'm done putting it into the pan and I just want to drizzle. Okay? So that's it. Just fold it in as much as you can. Fold it in as much as you can. And you are good to go. Anybody that has more of this is lucky. More of the coconut is lucky. So we're about to put it into our pan and take it to our heat source. And when it is done, guys, in about 30 minutes, 45 minutes, it's going to be ready. With this recipe, you don't need to start greasing the top, whatever. This is a cake bread, okay? So let's go right into it and pour this in and then try to hold our throat and wait, okay? So guys, this is my own local oven, okay? I have been using this like, if I don't have power, if I don't have lights, I just go straight to this and make use of this, okay? It is simple, It is just for you to put your salt in there. Sometimes you can even do without the salt, but make sure you have an iron material, or if you have a, what do they call it? This iron rack that can fit in. My own iron rack, the one I have, cannot fit into this pot, so I had to look for something a way around it. I would have used a longer tin for it, like tomato tin and stuff, but it won't just fit in here. It's gonna, I won't be able to cover it up, so I chose to use this. Okay, so if you don't like what you're seeing, please, when you're making yours, use something better, but this is what I have. Okay, so that's it, guys. And then you are supposed to preheat this before you put your pan into it, just like you would do it normal oven. It's just the same thing. It's not difficult. So let me do that, and then we're gonna be doing that. When our cake bread is ready, you're gonna see it. Feels good, you know, to make and eat. So there it is, guys, and I just do what? I cover my lovely local oven. If you don't have it as a baker, Biko, I don't know what you are doing. Anything can happen. Not as a, like a baker. Of course, as a big time baker, you need an oven, the other type. Not even the electric type, the other type. You know what I'm talking about. I'll try to attach it, okay, later. You need that oven. But for us that are just doing it for leisure, for home, you know, this is what you also need, not just the normal house oven. My bigger oven is, the bigger oven is, sorry about that noise. The bigger oven is right here, my gas cooker, but I cannot use that oven for this small quantity. No, now, for what? No? I'd like no quantity, I have for it. You understand? And minus that, if I say, okay, let me use the gas, my sister will not do it. What I'm using right now is just, I pass my neighbor gas, and that is just fine for me, okay? So guys, this is it. Can you see that? Our toothpick is clean, okay? Which means our cake is ready. So now let's turn it out. Let's see how our cake is on the inside. I think I should use, okay, let me just use this. Our cake bread, rather. Oh, I'm coming. It's not cool yet, though. You have to let it cool up. Maybe cool down, rather. And that's how it looks on the inside. It's still very hot. Still very, very hot. Sorry, I'm holding baby on one side to do this. So. Did you see that? Yummy. Yummy. My goodness, did you see that? Please, oh, another thing is, wherever you see my video and you are told to pay money for this video, please don't pay. It is not me. Did you hear me? This is where you can get to learn for free without having to pay shishi, okay? Except for some products that I choose to monetize. Okay, definitely not edible ones, okay? So guys, that's our coconut cake bread, yeah. That's my daughter's voice. Coconut cake bread, and then it's still very hot though, guys. It's still very hot. So let's let it cool. If you taste this bread, this cake bread, haba now. Let's just let it cool down. Alright? My brothers and sisters, so I have to cut it small like this. But it's birthday, don't mind this small. Okay.
Wow, that's my cake.
You see that?
A birthday cake.
Yum. So, my brothers and sisters, if you need this cake right at your table, let me know. Especially for those. I'm going to make sure somebody's name now. But I will not. Baba.
Mama, give me some.
Okay. And that's it, guys. And I would like to advise, okay, because this is really sweet, like, plus the banana, okay. Remember, I chose right. I chose banana. Okay, definitely has to be right. Now, if you do not want it to be so sweet, please, please don't add banana, or since you're adding banana, reduce the sugar. Maybe you can decide to use a quarter cup or a half cup, okay? And that's it. Mostly this is going to be eaten by children, except if you don't mind, okay? You can just file in your request and you're going to have it right there at your table, okay? So that's me saying thank you so much for watching. Let me keep sharing it, my dear. A lot of people. There are plenty here. Okay?
Bye.
That's okay. Bye. This can go with a whole lot. Let it cool. It's not even really cool yet, though. Longer throats no be here. Okay? That's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Did you see the coconut in there? Oh.